Hey everybody, and welcome to a new Let's Play. I'm Polyester Kyle, and this is Let's Play Rygar in the NES. In the NES, or on the NES, or up the NES, I don't even know. Should we get started? Maybe. You know, this is a Let's Play, so I guess we should get started. Let's go! Rygar. Alright, so Rygar is a video... Oh, jeez, that didn't give me much time to get ready. Jeez, ruthless. Alright. So Rygar is a video game about a dude named Rygar. I believe this takes place in the future. Like, after the end of the world or something. I don't know, man. Probably should have looked it up if I felt like explaining it. But you're a dude, Rygar. You run around in these tight red pants. These weird shoes. And they're both like perfectly straight when he stands still. I think that's weird looking. His running animation I like a lot. It's pretty corny, but like Rygar is a pretty corny guy. We'll get deeper into that in a minute here. But your main weapon is it's like a frisbee thing that's attached to his arm, or a yo-yo kind of. Of course, it can't be that simple. It's actually, I know this, it's called they call it a disc armor, but they spell it a weird way. Disc armor, I don't know. Like you're flinging a disc from your arm, or maybe. I don't know how they came across that kind of terminology, but I'm okay with it. How did I gain a level? Or, probably picked up a potion. So this game is not immediately clear. Oh, you know what? I missed an opportunity to point something out. This music right here is, apart from being the most annoying track on the soundtrack here, it's a blatant ripoff of Superman, isn't it? I don't know. Could be. I don't know when the Superman movies came out, but I'm pretty sure it was before 1987, or at least around that time. But this song is really annoying. Whatever. Good thing you don't have to hear it that often. But this song, if there's one track on this album, jeez, getting my ass kicked here. That sums up Rygar completely, it's this one. I just think this is the corniest sounding NES music you can find. I could be wrong, but as far as my memory is concerned, this is the corniest song I've ever heard. Alright, let's listen to some real music and then explain some things. So, around the world, there are these little doorways you can enter, and you can talk to these giant, bald, shirtless men. And, they explain things to you very vaguely. This song is way cool, by the way. But they explain things to you very vaguely. And usually it's not very clear what they want you to do. See, in the Grand Mountain lies the entrance to Garlaz. What the hell does that mean to me? You know? I mean, I've played this game before, so I know what he's talking about and I know where to go. But to a newbie, like, what the hell? Another thing that's not really apparent is if you hit start, you get to your, like, sub-menu here. Potential. Power up. Attack and assail. Or recover. See, I know what these words mean, as far as the English language is concerned, but in the context of the game, it's kind of hard to figure it out. I don't know. The tone, the last, and the mind are their cheesy ass way of saying tone is basically your strength when it comes to fighting monsters, how many hits you can kill them in. Kill them, there's got to be a better way to word that, but whatever. Last is your defense, and the higher your last is your tone, I don't know, your last, like I guess like how long it can last, like he's built to last, Rygar's built to last. But the higher your last is, the higher your health bar goes. And your health bar right now it has 3 little balls there, but you actually have 4 hits because those balls can turn white, and when they're all white, you have 1 more hit until you die. So the higher your last is, the more balls you get. Tone, like I said, is your strength. I don't really know what they're trying to go for though. Like, he's like muscled up and toned. Like he's like really toned out. I don't know. And your mind is your magic power, and that relates to these weird words you see on the right here. Like power up requires 3 mind, and it basically gives you further distance on your disc armor, your frisbee, further distance, and until you die. So most likely that'll be the first thing you want to spend your mind on. So yeah, think about that when spending your mind. Attack and Assail is mostly used for boss fights. It's actually a really good one to get. It costs 5 mind, and it basically gives you 10 shots, and each shot damages everything on the screen, no matter where they are. It's not a one-hit kill or anything, but it gives you 10 screen, like it damages everything on the screen 10 times. And Recover requires 7 mind, and that's actually the most mind you can ever have at any given point. I feel like an idiot using these weird terms that they're giving me. Recover fills up your entire life bar, and that's really useful. So, but it requires 7 mind, so it's kind of cost. It's kind of pricey when it comes to the mind. I hope that I explained that well enough. I might not have. Who cares? Definitely not. Anyone who's watching a Let's Play of Rygar, you probably understand what this means. I don't know if they explain that in the manual or whatever. Just looking at the cover of this game is ridiculous. He's got these like... He's got the dumbest freaking appearance in the world. He's got these, like, his fists are larger than his head. And he's just swinging through the trees like Rygar. Like, oh, I'm Rygar. I got these shoulder pads and this flowing hair. But he's got the dumbest look on his face, and his fists are larger than his head. Whatever. If I can find a picture of it, I'll put it in the video right there. My goodness. Alright. Another thing I should mention is there's a fair amount of grinding in this game. I don't know if that's normal for a player of Rygar to experience grinding, but for me, I've always had to grind when I played Rygar. This is the Grand Mountain. G-R-A-N Mountain, not the Grand Mountain. Let's not get silly here. Oh yeah, you can jump on turtles, a la Mario. But you can jump on any enemy, actually, I think. Yeah. But it doesn't kill him, it just stuns him for a second. But as far as Rygar is concerned, he doesn't take damage, so it's pretty good. Rygar. What a game. What a cheesy ass game. But I'm into it, man. From the makers of Ninja Gaiden, actually. It was a bit of a different game. And it's not quite as difficult. Some parts of the game are kind of unfair. Like when it comes to respawns and stuff. Like sometimes the enemies will just fly out of the bottom of the screen and kill you. Or hurt you or whatever. It's kind of a pain in the ass. I believe if we go all the way to the right here, there's another one of those bald men. He says, when you get to Garlaws, first go west, then go north. He's kind of right. But, if you don't know what he's talking about, again, it's worthless information. Boom, 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 boom. My god, look at that run animation. Alright, so here's where Rygar kind of flips the script. You thought, hey, this is just another straightforward side-scrolling platforming action game or whatever. But no. Rygar doesn't fit into any of your stereotypes. He likes to flip the script. And in doing so, a lot of the traversal in between levels is in the form of this top-down, like, Zelda-esque point of view. I don't know, I guess this game is kind of like Zelda. A little bit. It's more like Zelda 2, I guess. Well, it's more like a mixture between them. I don't know. So I went west, and now I'm going north. Oh, I gotta watch out for this tree. Wow, that tree. Sure had to watch out for him. So what we're doing now is going to try and find... we're going to get our first sub-item, or whatever. Our utility item. Our first one. It's like one of the coolest ones, too. The grappling weapon will help you complete your quest. And it will. In fact, it is necessary to complete the quest. So let's try it out. You hold up and hit B, and he launches it into the air. Doesn't actually do any damage to enemies, so don't get your hopes up in that department, but it's still rad. Rad. I guess I do say that a lot. Someone called me out on that. They're like, oh, what is it? What is it, the early 90s? We're saying rad now? I'm like, yeah. It never stopped being the early 90s for me, even though I was only born in the early 90s. I don't know, people were still saying that in like the late 90s, I guess. I don't know. Whatever. So, after that... This is a good grinding spot, by the way. If I ever have to grind in this game, I'll probably... Ow. I'll probably cut it out. But let's get the grappling hook. You come back to this little intersection here, and go right. Where you meet a river. But... this river. Don't try to like tightrope walk this thing here, because it doesn't work. If you're just first playing this for the first time, like I was, you might go, hey, cool, I can tightrope walk on there. But you can't. Don't try it. You need an item to make use of those. And we'll be getting that in a minute here. How many... Oh, I've got all my mind. This is... forgot the name of this. These guys are cool looking. Also, they take 2 hits to kill right now. For the most part. Sometimes 1, sometimes 2. I might actually do some grinding here, so I will cut it out. So I will be back in a minute. Or a few. Ah! Alright. Okay. I'm back. I actually don't think grinding on these guys gives you much last. Because watch. My last hasn't changed. I don't think my tone changed either. I think I just wasted like a whole 2 minutes grinding. Oh, my last did change. Just a little bit. I don't know if it's worth it. Oh well. Let's just keep moving. Well, there you go. I gained a ball of health, that is. Alright, is this what... I think we might be able to show off the grappling hook here. These dudes ever stop hanging out. Nope. Don't worry though. We will be able to show the grappling hook any minute now. Oh, dude. Don't kill me. I'm Rygar. No! Are you kidding? How about now? Yeah, there we go. We just narrowly escaped. Alright, now we get to talk to another bald old guy. Above here, in the skies of Rolsa, is a floating castle. Thank you. In fact, that floating castle is like the last level in the game, so don't really... oh, I need to heal up. pricey. Yeah. So that floating castle. Pay it no mind right now. Who's that? There he is again. Looks pretty happy to see me. Too bad. Rygar takes no prisoners. This is corny music again. I'm being careless. It's kind of hard to tell where you're supposed to land. It's mostly the big boulders, though. It's a bit of a pain in the ass because these dudes just pop out of the water and knock you out. There's no of those happy guys. In fact, all the enemies are a bit happy, aren't they? If they have a face in which to convey happiness, with which to convey happiness. Going up. Alright, this platform is a bit of a pain in the ass too. I say that a lot, don't I? Pain in the ass, pain in the ass, everything's a pain in the ass. Alright, this one's tricky, how about that? Let's go for it. Oh man, I was... Jeez. Whew, alright. Let's just get through here. And now we're in the forest of something. Someone's forest. And the music's kind of cool. And the trees are hideous. But that's okay. Druga? Druga? Dargo? Bebop? Somebody. I don't know whose forest this is. But, spoilers. You have to kill him. Maybe this someone up here will explain it? No, I missed. Oh, I missed. Real creative, huh? That's a thing I heard on the internet. Oh, alright, here's a trick with these guys. You don't want to fight them. So just scroll them off the screen and usually that takes care of them. Take chances here. Alright, maybe this guy will tell us. A monster. Iruga, not Deeruga. Oh, man. Alright, Iruga lives deep within this forest. Thanks, buddy. I was trying to figure that out. Iruga. He's like a turtle or something. He's got a couple heads, actually. I think. Yeah, that's so cheap. But, like, honestly, you don't want to deal with those guys. They're such a pain in the ass. Like always. Typical. God. They're everywhere. There's a lot of them now. Alright. Oh, man. Dude. Stop. I'm just trying to get through here and kill some guy. What did I ever do to you? Now we're killing him in one hit. So that's good. Oh, no. Alright. Inside here is the monster Iruga. But first I need... No, I'll take my chances. Famous last words. Alright, there he is. He's like a turtle with two lion's heads. Yep. They couldn't have like boss music or nothing, just... Alright, when he gets too close, you're gonna want to hang out here for a minute. Oh god, that might be too late. Nope, and then jump over him. Ow! No, Rygar! You son of a bitch! I bumped my head on a non-existent branch and it fell in the water. Really? Rygar. What are you thinking, buddy? Can I beat him? I don't know. That's probably enough for this episode anyway. Oh, alright. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. Sorry about that horrible nonsense. Take care and thanks for watching.